The magical feeling of match day and the desire to lose yourself in the moment, that's what today is all about. A meeting of two talented sides ready to go at it in front of...
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we have more live action from the pre-season second group stage. It's Inter, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, after that first game, I'm sure we'll see a lot of squad rotation. And the coach will have had a chance to review their performance. Pre-season or not, there's still 3 points to win. And a good win here will set the tone for the season.
And this is how it looks for Inter. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Francesco Acerbi plays alongside Benjamin Pavard in central defence. Hakan Çalhanoğlu starts alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And danger still. Well, defensive resilience there. Barella. Really good challenge. Modric. Real find themselves in a position of menace, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, the nerves are perhaps jangling a bit more than usual because it's his debut for the club here.
Well, they were looking a bit thin in the middle of the park. They had to reinforce, and it's a good bit of business in that sense. It'll be interesting to see how he settles in. It can take time, but hopefully he'll get off to a quick start.
And playing it through. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, underway once again. Will Inter be able to articulate an appropriate response? Çalhanoğlu. Noel. Renier. What can Real do from this position? Has a go. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And in by Luka Modric. Well, the danger is still there. And the attack fizzling out. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. There's a complete understanding of the game. Luka Modric. Renier. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Well, couldn't keep it in. Barella. The ball with Martinez. Dumfries. Crossing opportunity. And thumped away. Difficult to stop him. And that is defending of the highest order. Barella. And it's with Dumfries. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Martinez. Now with Thuram. Opportunity it is. And he's gone and scored to level us again.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Alphonso Davies. Now with Renier. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Alphonso Davies. Options in the middle. Has eyes for goal. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide.
Well, what a chance to take the lead, and doesn't he know it? But will they get a better one than that?
Barella. Thuram. Good weight on that pass. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Modric. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. Martinez. Into regaining possession. Pavard. On the ball, Bastoni. Well, attacking possibilities for the Nerazzurri. Çalhanoğlu. For the lead here. Really sound defending. Chance here. And still an opportunity. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Renier. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. And there's the feed into the box. And there the move ends for now. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Being pressed hard. That is that for the first half here. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Thuram, and there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, very effective play in possession. Oh, might be. There's still danger here. And a time for cool heads. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
Real Madrid couldn't maintain possession. And space to cross it. And an effective clearance. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Thuram. Defenders need to cover. It might be. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. But he's gone short with it. And a fine cross. Well, it would have delighted the fans had it gone in. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Renier. Failure to keep the ball on the part of Real. Happy to shoot. And no problems at all for the keeper. Marcus Thuram. And Real couldn't hang on to the ball. Martinez. Subimendi. And teammates around him. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And just over the bar. Excellent effort it was.
Well, those stats tell you what a good game this has been. We've seen a lot of good attacking play, plenty of goal-mouth action, and all done at a high tempo. It's been very entertaining so far.
20 minutes to go. Now, what can Inter do from this position? Well, frustration for those waiting in the middle. Valverde. Oh, super piece of play. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Federico Di Marco. Perfect tackle. Pavard. Subimendi. Di Marco. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Barella. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. Not the best of efforts, it must be said. I'm sure he'll acknowledge that in the fullness of time.
Well, he had time to get his shot away, but in the end, it's not a particularly good effort, is it?
Just 10 minutes remaining here. Dumfries. That's a nice-looking ball. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Thuram. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go. With top. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Federico Di Marco. Went in strongly to win the ball. Good use of advantage there. Di Marco. Level pegging here. Inter on the attack. But they took care of the situation defensively. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Wasteful from Real Madrid. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We were treated to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances, some good attacking play, and a couple of outstanding individual performances. I really enjoyed that one.
And it was a standout performance from Marcus Thuram, and it's not the first time we've said that. Stuart, he turned on the style yet again.
Well, he did everything right today, didn't he? He was outstanding in front of goal, but it still wasn't enough to get the victory. Some of their defending was really poor.
Football has the power to enthrall, to captivate, and this occasion appears irresistible. Two magnificent sides intent upon impressing the wider world with a display of technical and tactical brilliance. So much riding on this. All the action coming up on EA TV.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we have pre-season action to bring you with the final group stage game just moments away. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, both these teams will be looking for a strong fit.
Oh, might be. And not hitting it with the accuracy he was hoping for.
Well, he took a chance there, and he probably regrets it now. That was the wrong decision.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Nacho Fernandez plays with Antonio Rudiger in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. This is what they'll be facing today. Lorenzo Pellegrini plays alongside Brian Cristante in central midfield. And up front, Paulo Dybala starts with Andrea Belotti. And Federico Valverde, the sort of player who can decide any game on his own with one kick of the ball, with one incisive pass. What might we see from him?
Well, Derek, we know he loves linking up with other players, but it's when he's in and around the penalty area, that's when he's at his most dangerous, when he plays little 1-2s around his marker and then plays the next forward pass into a runner. He could be the key to unlocking this defence.
Happy to shoot. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Well, a good tackle. Eduardo Camavinga. Valverde. And the ball is loose. It's got to be. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Paredes. Celik. Chance to play it in. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. Can he deliver it with accuracy? It's not a particularly good corner there. They've regained possession. Dybala. And the shot. What a commitment to defending. Celik. On to Dybala. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
The delivery courtesy of Dybala. Just the clearance that was called for. And the cross courtesy of Dybala. And problem solved for now. Not giving their opponents a moment's peace. Real chance. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Well, they get the ball once more. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Valverde. Strong but fair tackle. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Dybala. Brian Cristante. Well, nicely cut out. Mehmet Zeki Çelik. Veloci. And Real Madrid have it back now. Aurélien Tchouameni. Did well to win the ball back. Valverde. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. No-nonsense clearance. Stopped a surefire goal. Well, a bit wasteful from the merengues. Spinazzola. Now Dybala. Well, not a great cross, making the goalkeeper's job rather easy. Federico Valverde. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And Bellingham. Still not clear. Oh, could be. Oh, what a wonderful chance for the opening goal.
Well, that was a great chance. They should be in front now. Well, he senses a goal is coming here. It's just a case of being more clinical now.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, even the most talented players in the world can lose form from time to time. Paulo Dybala can do better, Stuart.
Well, it certainly wasn't his best half of football. He was slightly off the pace and he gave the ball away.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Very quick thinking there. Rafael Leao. And he could cash in. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Aurélien Tchouameni. Eduardo Camavinga. Opportunity! Oh, right in the nick of time. Well, an important piece of transfer business carried out, and happy to be able to pass the news along to you. Luke Shaw has completed his move to Spurs.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both him and the club. Let's hope he makes an impact fairly quickly.
Valverde. Camavinga. Real Madrid have given us away. Leao. Feeding it through. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. This could be troublesome. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Mehmet Zeki Çelik. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Veloci, and he's through here. Can they cover up? Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Well, they've decided to make a change. There to win it back. And they need to get tighter here. Well, the supporters think it's on. Happy to shoot. Really sound defending. Oh, fine stop. Remarkable save. Yes, again, inspirational. And Real come away with it. Camavinga. Oh, it might be. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And they will make the change now. And he's fired over the corner. In a good position to clear it away. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Dybala. Chances on. And missing the chance.
Well, he strikes it cleanly, no doubt about that. But unfortunately, he's missed the target. He's got to score there.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Nacho Fernandez. Joao Cancelo. Federico Valverde. Aurélien Tchouameni. Modric. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Rafael Leao. Really good challenge. Ndika. Well, only minutes remaining now, and Real Madrid enjoying a commanding lead. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
Real using width to good effect. Teammate available. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Delivering it. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Golovin. Well, space if he goes inside. Oh, did so well to deny him. David Alaba. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Alaba failed to hold it. Dybala. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Oh, that's a great piece of goalkeeping. It wasn't a bad free kick either. And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.